Hi everyone, hopefully you're all okay. Right, we are back to our subnetting videos after a little while though, and let's go then. Uh, Now the first question is, where was I? So I was still here, but we had a bit of I had a bit of technical problem with the phone, and now this one is a replacement. So you might see some different aperture and focus. All right. So yeah, so that was the reason we couldn't. I couldn't sort of shoot anything. Like shoot anything. Yeah, right. So yeah, I will show you what did I mean. So let's have a look here. Oh, sorry. I think I forgot to clean this side. Right. Um, Now here, this one was unfortunately the one I used to shoot with, Samsung A12, and it died in action. So along with the IT tutorials I do to pay the bills. I do some construction jobs as well. So in one of the jobs, this went inside the cement. So unless yeah, I think here that's the area where the cement went. So I will do more experiments on that one. Yeah, the other problem was the screen. I think the protection screen that I put on there had a bit of a problem. So when finance allows, I'll probably go and fix it or fix it myself by doing some experiments and stuff. And I think I got some tools I could work on them. Right. Um, we'll leave that part as it is. Hopefully you have, or everyone has practiced subnetting. And this one is a taster of Ipv4 subnetting. If I could just improve my writing, right? Right. So in this scenario, Ipv4 subnetting. Anyone who hasn't seen my videos can go in my channel and look at all of them. So there's some basic networking videos, and then there's Ipv4 subnetting to give you a taster so that you can read and improve on it and pass your exams, or if you are trying or going to be a network support engineer or anywhere relating to networking where IPv4 is involved, you can look at the basic maps, or at least make some labs and work out what's happening. So in my previous videos, I have shown OSI model as well and TCP IP model as well. So let's go. So today's scenario is we have to find the first valid host. First valid host. Yeah, we have to find the first valid host in that one. I do really apologize. I think because it is a different phone, so its focus is going to be a little bit up and down somewhere. So we're looking for the first valid host, and our network our network is it's the class C network, 192.168. So it's a bit of an easy one. So this one is called class C. Classes have been mentioned before as well. So that's a class C network here. And we have to find the first valid host on this particular network here. This one. Now, very kindly and most likely, I think good thing is that we have been given our subnet mask. So what the subnet mask here is, right. Let's look at the subnet mask on this side and check and see how it works. So subnet mask, anyone remembers? Anyone remembers? What's the subnet mask? Yes, 255.255.255. Hopefully networking N plus students and CCNA students, yeah, they'll remember it. Well, uni ones, I don't know about what sort of advanced network specialization is happening there. So yeah, right. So there we go. So that's our subnet mask. So while solving this one, we have to take some steps. So I will apply 256 rule. So if anyone doesn't know this rule, it's very important. Especially with my videos, there's a couple of ways, or quite a lot of ways to do IPv4 subnetting, but this one might help you, or you might relate to it a little bit. So now here, let's take this subnet mask and break it into octets and bits. So we have first octet, so I'll keep octets on this side. Yeah, I really need to just improve my writing, but right, so octet, first, second, third, and fourth. Now, just put the subnet mask in there. So that's our first octet, second octet, third octet, and then we have fourth octet in here. So just to let all of you know, hello, you there, hello, yeah, right, yeah, thank you. Right, this is bits on this side and octets on that side. Right, anyone knows? One octet contains how many bits? Anyone? Right, so the question is the answer. One octet contains 8 bits. Thank you. There we go. So one octet contains 8 bits. Now looking at this scenario, we will apply our 256 rule. So if you see here, that's the 255, 255, 255. Now we have to apply this rule in the fourth octet here. So remember, there is a sequence involved in these, and it's better to stay with the sequence. So as we had our 256, so here the value here is 252. So let's subtract it. Normal subtraction. So what do we get? We get 4 here. Now very important here is that we have to find out two things. First, we have to find out the ranges and what subnets. So we have to find out the ranges and subnets on this particular scenario. So how would we do that? Now, as we know that we already have 4 here, so we'll carry on adding 4 till 172. So why 172? Right, let's have a look and see. So we'll carry on going. And does anyone know why 172? Hello? Yes, look. Where's it gone? Look, here. That's it, look. Here. That's it. That's why 172, yeah. Yeah, right, 172. So that's excuse me, right. So 45. We did not need to copy this first, but that's fine. So here is your 170T. Right, now it looks all okay. Because I reckon I copied that one on this one, right? So that was a network that was given 192.168.45.190 here. Sorry, .170. Here we go. Right. So now we come back here, check the ranges. So we already got 4 here, and we just copy our ranges here. 0, 4, 8. So you see the pattern that it carries on going. So 12. So 4 multiplied by 2, 8, 8, and then 4 multiplied by 3, 12, and then 16, and so on till 170. Yeah. Now remember, we are looking at looking at this network, which we have, and we have to enter the first valid host. That's perfect now, right? So now here, so that's the 170T. So if I add 4 in there, if I add 4 in that one, then it will be 176, that one. So if I add 4 in there, so we are here till 172 in this one. So let's write this down. So obviously if someone doesn't know, right, if someone doesn't know, and just to let you know that your subnets are going to be, so these are your ranges on this side, the subnets go on that side. So how the subnet would react, right, it will be like this: 190.168.45.0. So that 0 is here. Now in the range, you've already mentioned that 0 here. Now similarly, carry on copying this one, 190.168.45.4. There we go. So these are the ranges which go like this here. Now the given network that we had was 190.168.45.170. Now in comparison with this one, we add 4 more values. If we add 4 more values, that's gonna be what? If we add 4 more values, supposedly, so that's gonna be 176. 190.168.45.176. Now here, see, so this is the network that's given to us. Now if we carry on going, following these ranges, we end up having 176. But the question was, we have to find the first valid host on which network? This network. So obviously this is the next network. Anyone knows what will be the answer? Hello? Anyone? No. Right, so write it down. 190.168 class C network, remember. 45 dot. Now here, that's your network. So your first valid host is going to be what? 173. Correct. Here we go. So that's your answer. Now so supposedly if I do a U-turn, if we were given 176 here, then our network will be 177, the first valid host. 173. So that's 173 here. So just to recap on that one quickly, we have to find the first valid host here. This was the network that was given to us. It's a class C network. And luckily that the prefix or the dotted decimal notation or the subnet mask, these are different names for them, so have been given here. Now we apply 256 rule. It depends on your mindset, that how set you are. So you could probably do this part in your mind as well. Just to explain, it's better to break them into octets and bits. So when you break them into octets and bits, it becomes more easier. Now here 256 rule, so we subtract 252 from here. So these are our ranges. So we have 4 here, so that's our range: 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 172. And then we have our regular subnets on this side. So that's a quick recap on that one. That's how our subnets are going to be in here. Now this one, if we go till 172, that was the network there that was given to us here. We had to find out the first valid host, first valid host on this network. So remember, that's going to be 173. That's going to be your answer. Now if we were given this network for the first valid host, so that would be 177. Right, that's perfect. So that's that bit's done on that one. Now just as further study continues, my suggestion would be to focus a little bit on powers of 2. Yeah, so powers of 2. So powers of 2, which are quite important in a scenario. So in order to learn, practice powers of 2. Practice powers of 2. And they will really help you in doing this part down on that side. And I will see you in my next video. And yeah, maybe in the next video we'll probably revise some. Actually, we could do it a little bit now. So just to remind you of, we were doing powers of 2 in here. So just a quick scenario: 2 power 5 is 32, 2 power 6 is 64, 2 power 7 is 128. Yeah, so 2 power 8 is 256. So these are the powers that go. They will be quite useful. And so just regularly OSI model might be a good idea. So here, these are some abbreviations with OSI model that will be very useful. So that's your physical layer, a data link layer, network layer. Remember all these layers. If you can't, I'll show you the acronyms which you can do easily. Then your transport layer. Now in your lifetime, if you end up doing this, so that contains your cabling. So if you're a cabling engineer or you're looking at client sites and looking for the cables, normal troubleshooting, you will still end up getting a decent salary on that one. And then you have data link layer, the next part on it. So it increases. So you could probably end up working in the data link layer. Then you have a network layer. So you probably be working with switches in that one, and then layer 3 switches. You probably work in layer 3 switches and routers. So here now IPv4 subnetting will really help you in all these areas. Now in your lifetime, if you do really well in your life and you are dedicated to your field, you might get a chance to work in this layer and forward in a proper scenario. So this is quite a high maintenance and stuff. Transport layer, session layer. So then you have presentation layer. So let me write it down properly. So these are basic stuff for your networking journey. But if you do your basics, then you can move forward on that one. And then you have application. Sorry, the video I think has gone a little bit longer, but I thought it's better to share this with you. Now, it does not really matter where you fit into. In my lifetime, in all these years I've been in IT, I have worked in this area, that area, and this area. This area I might not be able to achieve because I think probably I need to educate my communication skills a little bit more on that one. But just as a general rule, powers of 2 will help you a lot in getting the values, and then your OSI model. See what area you fit into and work through that area. And of course, because you know powers of 2, it will help you in binary system conversion as well. So your binary system computer, as you know, computer understands 0, 1. So just to cut the video short, that's a brief area of your OSI model. Then you have TCP/IP model as well. That's your homework because the video is going to go really long. We'll carry on. If we do get a chance, we will. We are carrying on mostly manually, but we would put our hands on the CLI as well. Cisco CLI. Are very useful because you need to do configurations. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. And anyone who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And this video I will put inside my minor networking videos as well. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll carry on and get next video in. But these are just a taste of videos for you to move yourself inside a brief know-how of networking. You can always educate yourself more. This is not the only networking. This is just the beginning. Why I'm saying this is just the beginning, you will know when you start learning it. So, bye-bye.